Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, hello, hello.
We are doing a little live hangout work thing, get stuff done time.
Straight up.
I need to pull up my YouTube. I didn't do that.
Oh, yeah.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah. We are just going to try to be as productive as possible in hopes that we can help you, your motivation, have us on in the background to get you guys pumped and going. Hey, Crystal. And getting it together. So hopefully we motivate you.
That's right.
While we get our stuff done. Yeah.
There we go.
Good job. And it's okay if they stick out too.
Okay.
Okay.
I have my camera on a bit different of an angle, so if it looks like I'm not looking at you, I really am.
Well, I'm not going to be looking at you for a bit. I'm going to be
True.
listing
Things.
stuff and whatever.
The camera like next to my computer instead of like above it. So
Gingerbread man. The box that I got was not very well packed and things were broken. So Jenny had actually told me that if you take pictures and you send them an email and say, hey, in the pictures when you won and it wasn't the same as how you got it, chances are, you might be able to get your money back because there's no way I'm going to be able to.
That's a good point. I never thought of doing something like that because I'm sure that's happened to me where they have arrived broken and I was like, oh, well.
I know. I usually shined it too until I told her, and I was like frustrated because hello.
You bought it to sell it, not to throw it away.
Yeah. And when it's like intentionally like, when a piece is missing the stone, it was done in transit. And yeah, it's easy to replace, but it's the principle.
It's the principle. Like, take the time to better pack the items. They don't shift around.
For sure. But it's a lot of cute stuff. That's why I bought it. A lot of vintage, and especially these. These were. It's like these are hoops, the ice pick hoops, and these are clip-ons, and then these are also clip-ons with a ice pick. It's just a bummer. So anyways, I'm gonna put that all back in there into the teeniest box in which it came, and get to going.
Great. I have a notebook of things that I have already photographed, and all of these things I have to list.
Goodness.
On and on.
And is that just so that you can make sure you have 100% the right specs on everything?
Honestly, I used to write down my measurements in here, but now I just take pictures of them. So I don't necessarily, I think it's just a habit. So I have the item, the brand, what it is, the size, and then if there's any flaws, I write them down, like there's a small hole or whatever, I'll write it down. But really, I don't necessarily need this notebook to list. I just have now, it's a habit. As I take photos of something, I write it down. I also write down how much it weighs so that when I go and put it into eBay.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Really good one to have a scale by you.
So I like package it up in what it will basically 98% of what it will be mailed in. And then I weigh it and I write down the ounces so I know what to charge in shipping.
Hey.
Hello, Susan. Hello, Virginia. Welcome.
Hello. I took some pictures. That's what I was doing in between where I goofed. I had actually gotten a vintage pencil sharpener.
That is cool.
Thrift store. I'm going to list it, cross-post it. Really into Asian things. So I got this brass. It's really crazy. So I was just taking pictures. Another oh, thank you. Bolo is the Russian nesting dolls.
Oh, you sold your other ones for your set before.
I sell them minimum $50 and they go. So yeah. This one's a different kind of set. This is like a family. And
oh, thanks, Virginia.
It is just so crazy.
That is so cute.
The little family is like the man, and then there's a kid back there, and so it's not your traditional like woman and woman and woman.
And they look really good in your light box.
Yeah, I love it.
Come out awesome, those pictures.
Another thing that from retail arbitrage is Disney mugs.
Disney mugs do well, yeah.
I never this is far from my normal. And he's like, just make sure there's no swirl marks on the inside. So I made sure to take that. This is another one that I found at the thrift store, the same thrift store. So this is a calendar.
Oh, like a Mayan calendar or something like that?
And it moves. So it's the year, the month, the day. I actually brought it from one of my favorite thrift stores locally. And a few other things.
Cool.
But
I love your little knickknacks you find.
And I post a lot of those on Etsy, eBay, depending.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. And then just other stuff. My mom ended up giving this to me. This was a Art Nouveau brass lady picture frame.
Yeah, a little picture frame.
So that's what I've been doing.
Nice.
All of my hard goods. But yeah.
No, the hard goods are awesome. I'm trying to get into, for me, I guess it would be hard goods, but more like products, like not necessarily beauty products, but I'm trying with.
Oh, but that chick you showed me, man.
Yeah, that's what got me going. And so now I went to the thrift store last Friday and I picked up some beauty products. I'm trying to think what they were, like some hair. What's it? Some hair stuff. What were they? I did sell the eye cream, new in box eye cream, sold on Mercari today for $23. So I'm like, okay, this is possible. Like
products. Shoot.
Right. So now I'm like really trying to get into like either beauty products or like home good products, like I don't know.
That no matter what happens in the economy, you're going to want to purchase it.
Yeah, like kind of daily use kinds of things.
That is so smart.
I'm trying to branch out into those and do my clothes and jewelry and accessories and then products is kind of my I'm trying the experiment with the products with the little handful I have.
That's the hardest thing for me is, like I said, taking pictures of the hard goods. So jewelry is like nothing. This is another one that I found at the thrift store. It's actually blue dyed coral.
Oh yeah. Wow.
A name to always be on the lookout for is Barse. That's Barse.
I've sold a Barse before.
Yes.
I didn't realize it was good until it sold, or like I looked up the comps. I was like, oh.
And this was just like someone probably pushed this aside. It is dyed blue, but it's coral. Nevertheless.
Coral.
And it was just in like the markdown. Hey, Deborah. So even if it doesn't have the Barse on it, you're looking for this kind of bow like
Oh, yeah. Okay, good to know.
And so there's the bars. It's upside down.
Yeah.
So this
Sounds fun. Is it always coral? Because the bars I had was coral also.
I found bars in gold tone, silver tone, sterling. It's all different kinds of stones and not stones.
Yeah, because mine was a very similar necklace to that, coral, but red, obviously, probably, and a sterling silver clasp. And so when you said that was also bars and coral, I was like, oh, maybe that's their deal. But
This is a really good reseller brand.
Awesome. Yeah, I will definitely try and find more of that one. Mine came in a Goodwill box. I was like, yeah.
Yes. The best. It's the best.
Right.
God, that eye cream.
Yeah. And I was nervous because all the products, at least at my Goodwill, or not, this wasn't even a Goodwill, this thrift store, were in like, those bags. Like they put several things in a plastic bag and like shut. And then the whole bag is one price. And you can't open the bag to like look at the product. So I'm hoping most of them, I was like, the bottles, especially if there's no box, I'm like, I'm hoping this is not empty or not fully used or whatever. And out of all the bags and products, specifically the bottles I got, there was only one that was opened. All the others were sealed with the little tinfoil thing on top.
Oh, that's nasty.
So I don't know if that's normal or not, but
I'm curious.
You can sell used certain things. I wouldn't want to sell used everything, but like used perfume is kind of what I'm thinking.
Well, like literally though, I was going to say my mom on Facebook Market found this lady who had a whole like life collection of vintage perfume bottles.
Those do so well.
Oh my God. Had I known, I was trying to get rid of it because it was so stinky. We had to put them outside. But I separated them up into like if it was European, American, vintage, modern, and they sold with even like a little bit in there or whatever. Is it heavy?
Yeah.
It's a little heavy. Bars turquoise earrings. Yes. Bars is just an all around.
Oh, nice, Deb.
Oh, that's good.
Score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that chick the other day buying, what was it that she was buying? Some kind of cleaner. She was buying it and she was flipping it for $40 on Amazon.
Yeah. What was I just saw? I check her story every day because she has stuff.
I know.
We're talking about Thrift to Travel, everyone. If you want to follow Thrift to Travel on Instagram, she has some of the best flips I've ever seen. Like, no joke, buying stuff at mom and pop like drugstores, and then flipping them on mostly eBay and Amazon is where she's at. I think. Well, she's on a ton of platforms, but I think she sells most of her money on those. I
mean, not everything is like a huge flip. Like Bolo Buddy said, her bread and butters too. Like,
yeah, like that eye cream or whatever was $23. That's not like, oh my God, insane. But she shares it all too. Like the lower priced ones for $10 or, cleaner for $40.
When someone wanted to return something or whatever, and she's like, I'm not doing this again, or like,
yeah,
that effect.
I thought that was interesting too. Yeah, I remember that. There was another one that just sold. It was like the icy hot.
Oh yeah,
not the cream, but like that little electronic patch that you put on your back or something.
Yeah.
So for $90.
And what was it? Those Wen, WEN hair products?
Yes, I used to use Wen, by the way, and I stopped because it made my hair fall out. And now there's like a legit, I got invited to the class action lawsuit for the products because it really like not as bad as some of the pictures you can find online, but it definitely was like,
oh my God,
thinning my hair considerably. So I thought when she posted that she was picking those up, I was like, I mean, I would never personally use it again, but that's awesome if you're making money off of it.
I mean, really.
This is funny. Okay, I need to get listing. I'm just like watching us. You're actually photographing. Here I am.
Is she going to be able to get something done? Because I'm chatty cat.
No, I love it. I love it.
It's just there's so much knowledge that somebody has sometimes that you really don't think about.
Right.
And, talking to someone, and at least in the reseller world, and not talking to like I think I know someone who lost your hair from, oh my, I remember the commercials. My husband and I were just talking about the set it and forget it infomercials. Literally looked it up on YouTube and watched them because
I forgot all about those.
that kind of stuff really gets me. And of course, I have my sanitizing wipes too.
Love those. Yeah, and I remember with the Wen products that one of them was like someone wanted to return one because it like didn't, the consistency was not good anymore or something. When it arrived to her, it was like watery.
Gel.
Yeah, the gel. It was some sort of like, you know, styling gel after you shower or whatever. And she said she won't pick up that one anymore, but would still pick up like the other products or something.
It's just crazy.
I was like, that's good to like something to keep in mind though, if I'm going to be buying these products, is to make sure, you know, I don't know, not all products like that have expirations and stuff. So
right, like cleaning products too, with people who like coupon or something, and they have this whole inventory.
or
Like
I get to buy like
another thing too. It's just crazy.
Yeah, like if you're like a couponer, right, that buys, you know, 1,400 Tide Pods or whatever, right, or things that actually can expire. What do you do with them?
A lot of storage.
Don't understand what, like, you got to use them before they expire, I guess. All right.
What's your first place that you like? Because you cross post too, right?
So I list on eBay first. And I actually cross post. I guess a lot of people don't do this. It's just the method that I've always done. I list on eBay and immediately cross post, like before I list another item.
Oh, that's smart.
So I upload all my photos into drafts, and now I'm just going in and like picking one and finishing the listing.
That's smart. Storage is an issue at any point. Like, that is no joke.
Yeah.
I wish I was kidding. If you don't stay on top of it, it spreads.
Ugh, yeah.
Like wildfire.
So much to store and organize in an effective way that you can like find it all.
I like was talking to my husband because I keep my jewelry in the nuts and bolts containers. And I'm like, he was like, Devin, you're gonna have to get another nuts and bolts container. And they have 39 little compartments that have double. I'm like, I need to get another one. Like,
so you have 39 times 2 basically.
Yeah. And then it's not even just one item in, and multiple items in the
Right. Yeah, you can store more multiple. I can't even talk. Things.
And I've been getting into brooches a lot lately.
Ooh.
Like I wanna, not because I like them, but because they're small.
Yeah, they're easy to store.
Right.
Speaking of storage. Okay. Maybe I'll list some more products like this face moisturizer. Nice job, Christine. That's awesome.
Sarah Coventry brooch. Terrible lighting. I just made another parchment then. So great. Have you sold anything today?
I sold the eye cream.
Oh, that's right.
And a men's quarter zip sweater on eBay. Those were today's sales, and then I packed up all the weekend sales, you know, so I won't count those. But those were my 2 for today. The eye cream was my favorite because it's proving my experiment is going well.
I love that. And, you know, I was thinking too that, why is this in here? That we should do like experiments or something, like try like different kinds of challenges if you're interested.
I'm into that, right? Or like, yeah, like my boyfriend and I are calling this the products challenge or whatever. Not that he does it with me, but we're calling it the experiment because it's something new and we want to see how it goes. So we should totally do stuff like that where we try out different, like you're really into brooches, right? So like do brooches for a while, see if they're better, you know,
right,
for you for a time. Where is?
I was like ready to like totally renounce Poshmark. I get just sales every now and again, and I'm like, that's fine. And it was after the other night where we were talking about how often you share, and I'm like, man, I really need to do some upkeep. They're like the last things that I cross post to, and I have a few necklaces in my shop all around. They're Tahitian pearls and they're sterling silver, and I have them listed for like $200. And I got an alert that someone had bought something outright on Poshmark.
Love
and
that.
I'm so excited. This rarely ever happens. Someone always wants, you know, a shipping discount. I do too. Getting ready to pack it up, like, oh, right, like this makes like my week. And I get another notification, don't ship, the person canceled.
Why? I hate that.
Just said, don't ship.
It was like the Poshmark message, not from the person. I need to know why.
Yeah, this is not finished for me. Like
I'm bitter for you.
I had plans with this money.
Oh my gosh, that is so upsetting. I'm always worried. Like, I try and ship very quickly. I ship same day if I can. If it's before, you know, like 3:00 in the afternoon, I will ship it same day. And I was going to the post office right before we got on, and so I left my house around 3, and the post office is a block away, so I just walk Opie there and we drop my stuff off or whatever. But the eye cream sold like 30 minutes before that, and I was afraid of shipping it too quickly because I've heard those stories where, you know, you ship too quick and then someone wants to cancel.
And it's never happened to me on any other site.
Had it happen on eBay?
It has, at least yet. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say yet.
I just had one on eBay, actually. The buyer asked me to cancel after they purchased, which is annoying. But actually, I've had that happen to me twice on eBay now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't affect your eBay account if the buyer asks you to cancel. If you cancel on them, then it like dings your account or whatever.
Oh. Huh.
An MD face finishing moisturizer.
Yeah, that's always so good. My thing on my my Etsy is I have a policy where they can cancel if it hasn't shipped. So as soon as I get a sale, boom, print out my shipping label. And
Right.
then I print out that next morning. But I mean.
But yeah, I mean, I can't cancel anymore. Oh my God, how did you know I was selling? Oh, did I say face finishing moisturizer? Yes, I am, Christine.
Is Pericone good?
I don't know. It was one of the products I picked up at the thrift store. I've never heard of it. I must have said the name. I didn't even realize it.
I
You use the product, Christine?
Do you want to buy it?
Do you want to buy it? I bought 2 of them. There's a face finishing moisturizer and then the face finishing and firming moisturizer. Both sealed.
Everyone loves a good firming.
A firming. Yeah, so I'm going to look up some comps real quick on what they're selling for.
Merman.
Research. Oh, you used to sell it? That's cool. Does it sell well? I've never obviously sold it before. Oh, Deb says it's good stuff. I've heard. Average sale price, $22. Not bad.
You can't be mad about that.
But they're all kind of, yeah, different ounces and stuff. I gotta make sure it matches mine. Ooh. $26.
Ooh.
I love it. Like, I look up my comps on eBay in the TerraPeak research tab of Seller Hub or whatever. I think I have a basic store where the second level up, and it comes with that. And I love how it averages out the sale price and the active price, and then you can like see them all.
Okay, I have no clue what you're talking about, and I need you to give me more information.
Okay, here. What if I do this?
Because that sounds like magic compared to what have been doing.
What if I did share my screen and now we can all watch?
Oh my God, yes, please. There it is.
So here's my eBay. Here's my listing. And I'm building out my listing. There's my photos, whatever. And then in another tab, I go to eBay and just go to my eBay, which is like the Seller Hub homepage, right? And then if you're on the, I don't know what store I'm on. I'm going to check really quick. The basic store. So I think that's the second level. Yeah. I'm on the basic level store. You get TerraPeak, which is, if you're back in your Seller Hub and you click on research, you can type in something. So I will type in that product I'm currently looking for. It will then search the last 365 days, which if you do regular comps, it's just 90 days.
Right.
And then you scroll down and it gives you the average sold price, the range, and then you can see them all. And you can sort. And then you can also look at how many are active. So 632 have sold in the last year. And there are 93 currently live today.
Ooh.
Which that's a really good sell-through rate.
That's a really good.
Didn't realize that. But it's funny because they're selling for about an average of $25, $26, but they're listed at 43. So I'm going to list mine a lot closer to 26, maybe I'll list mine for like 30, 32 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then like not mine doesn't have a box. So some of these have a box and that depends or whatever, but I still kind of look through and see how many are 90% offer free shipping. So maybe I should offer free shipping on mine.
Huh.
You know, I just kind of take all that into consideration, you know.
Dang, I know. I wonder if I have that. No, I know I have a store. I just don't know which store I have.
Yeah, I don't think I had access to that until I bumped up to the basic store, but you have a decent amount of inventory. Like, I would think you would want this level store because
I think I have it.
Okay,
so tell me how I can do that. How you did that? Share my screen. Oh, okay. Here it is. I love you. Ginger Batman. I like Ginger Batman too. Okay, so this is what I'm doing, right? Oh, don't look at that. Okay, I go to my eBay. I go to selling, right?
yeah, now click on the research tab at the top. There you go. There it is.
Oh my God. Okay, how do I go to where I have my store? How do I know?
Click on overview in the top left-ish. And then scroll down. Keep scrolling. Preferences. Oh, keep going.
Oh, basic store.
Is that what it says? Basic store. Yeah, so we're on the same one.
Boom.
350 is how many listings I get as well. Yeah. So that's how I do a lot of my comps. Sometimes I still do them, you know, the good old fashioned, just type it in and filter to the sold ones, but I like the research tab.
Ooh. I gotta put that up. That's exciting. That's a good one. Thanks. Dang. Every single time I learn something from you.
Aw. I like that it can go back more than 90 days. I think that's why I love it the most.
I have to agree with you on that because even though it's great to know that an item is sold, I still would like to see more of a history than that if like there's limited history.
Especially, I guess, more with clothing maybe than jewelry, but like, especially, you know, clothing is much more seasonal. And so I would like a bigger picture of a sold item than just how it sells during the summer or the winter.
Right.
So, okay, so now I'm gonna list my cream.
List my cream.
I hope it doesn't give someone a rash, like it gave Christine a rash.
I saw that. Dang. My son needs to take a nap. Ooh.
I need to take a nap.
I want someone to put me down for a nap.
That sounds lovely. Do you promote your listings on eBay?
I don't. Do you?
I do. Not a lot, but I do promote every listing at I used to promote everything at 1%.
Okay.
And then I felt like that was weak sauce. Like not much happened. So now I promote at whatever percent is right around $1.
So what happens for the children who don't know what promoting is like me?
It is like So, you know, when you're on eBay, oh, that's a bad example. I'm trying to think of something, maybe like Amazon or something, and you're searching for something and they come up at the top and it says like sponsored.
Okay.
That's a promoted listing.
Son of a biscuit.
So it matches your search kind of, right? And if it's close enough to the search and, you know, it matches what the person's searching for, they'll bump it to the top. And I think the more you pay, the more they'll bump it, right? And and you only pay if it sells when someone clicks on the promoted listing. So if they found your listing and it wasn't the sponsored one, you won't pay the promoted fee. You only pay the promotion fee when it sells through a promoted listing.
Okay.
So that's why I do mine around like $1, because it's like, I can give you $1. I don't want to give you much more than that.
That's fantastic.
That's another experiment we could do though, is like different levels of promoting.
Right.
That would what helps.
That's fantastic. Hey, Deanna. Lurking and listen while I make dinner. What you making for dinner?
Hey.
Oh, God.
Is it already?
Are you all done watching Polly Pocket? Okay. I'm just going to dump all of that then. That's it. Let me put the other Play-Doh, these ones up. So we'll just stick with a few of them. Why? Because you don't want to mix your colors. Okay, fine. What do you like? How about just use these two? That's a lot of Play-Doh. You smushed her in. She's more compact now. I'm gonna tell you that everything's gonna be okay. It's all right. We ended up getting an air fryer. I talked about it.
Is that awesome?
So far, it hasn't been better than the oven for me.
Interesting. Okay.
But maybe I haven't got the right food yet in there.
Yeah.
But I was telling my husband today that I really want to get some corn dogs.
Nice. I haven't had a corn dog in forever.
It has been some time. We
Right?
used to be annual pass holders in Disneyland.
Hi, my name is Khadija.
Yeah, I know your name. So does a lot of people. And they used to they had like the hot dog cart. And they'd make the fresh AF corn dogs. Oh,
that sounds incredible.
You dip it, fry it. Oh, with some mustard. I love mustard.
Me too. Big mustard fan here.
Do you like mustard?
I
Yeah, Dijon, or do you like yellow mustard?
love mustard.
You like the poupon?
No.
No, I don't like poupon either. It's okay, depending.
Did you hear that sound?
I did.
It's a firefighter.
Probably, yeah. Someone was being naughty or needs help. There's just not enough Play-Doh then.
I've got
cracked chicken spaghetti. Oh crap, that sounds great. I've actually seen cracked chicken on
Sounds good.
I've seen those recipes. Teriyaki chicken in the crock pot. Okay, me too. That's why I was like, I'm gonna bite the bullet and buy it. And We made like broccoli in it. Potatoes.
Broccoli. Is that something you normally fry?
Like we wanted like chips. Broccoli chips.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
I had Mexican last night.
Oh, made homemade Asian pepper steak. You know, I'm starting to get into this real creepy routine at night where I settle down by watching these Asian women on Facebook making beautiful food.
It's delicious.
Oh my God. The way they eyeball the seasoning. Mustard on bread? No, baby. You can. I know I'm talking about mustard, but I can make you whatever you want, just not mustard.
Better than that.
There's a lot more options. No, you don't. No, I'm going to ignore you right now.
What?
That's because I love you.
But I want butter and cheeseburger.
Sure, that sounds great.
I love hamburger.
Hamburgers are also very delicious.
I love it. And it's McDonald's.
Yes, McDonald's. Maybe we can talk to Dad about getting corn dogs.
Can I have yellow like Elsa?
I guess.
But where's the rice? That's
Skincare.
Do you have to go? Hmm? Oh, Polly Pocket? Oh, just like the show. Sure.
I made my
Is my brother awake yet?
Brother hasn't gone to sleep, I don't think.
He is in Madden's. He is asleep. Is I'm playing Pluto. Is my brother's awake?
If brother's awake, you have to put away the Play-Doh.
Because I wanted them. Because I wanted them. Because I got them. I'm gonna play, la 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 la.
Oh, I kind of sometimes. She's my brother's girlfriend, my sister-in-law, real much. She introduced me to this recipe where you use chicken, canned cream of chicken, and lemon juice, and you put it over rice and green beans. And it's really good.
nice.
I think I'm really hungry.
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 Zoom Soldier 7 Deep Royal Blue. Now I'm doing shoes.
Shoes. Oh my God. Shoes.
Nike, men's Nike basketball shoes.
And how did you get those? How did you obtain them?
Thrift store.
Dang.
Yeah. Pretty much everything lately has been coming from this one thrift store because I think I might have told you, they do like 50% off sales all the time.
Right.
And I really stock up. They did one this last weekend And I still had so much stuff from their 50% off sale from Christmas that I couldn't go nuts. I got one bag of items. I'm trying to spend intentionally.
That's very good.
And not just buy something because I can flip it. What was that, Opie? All right, Nike.
I'm glad. Thanks for make sure you wash your hands.
Hey, what are you doing?
Okay, you're good. Good job.
Opie's back.
What's that?
It's nothing.
Say hi.
Hi, Opie.
He's laying on all my clothes on the floor, which is not ideal.
Does he shed? Is that a normal question?
Oh my God, does he shed?
Oh.
Yes. All my clothes are on the floor because my dresser is broken at the moment and we're fixing it. I'm not usually this messy.
I'm usually this messy. I blame the children. I can't. Why don't you pick that up? Let's quit being a bit of a weirdo. Pick it up, and we're gonna put the Play-Doh away because if you hear Brother's awake, and we put the Play-Doh away until Brother goes to sleep. Okay, so let's clean up.
Clean up time. Deanna, they are a size 14.
Hey, bro, how are you getting all this Play-Doh on the ground?
They are blue Nikes.
Hey, are you doing that on purpose? Heck no. Go pick that up. Go pick that up. Go pick that up.
The boy doesn't eat it.
Yeah, I mean, are you testing it? Because he will eat it. It looks delicious. The colors are so pretty. I would prefer. You're beautiful. You done? Those all crispy?
Enough.
You're enough.
What else is here?
That's accurate. Okay, put this up, my love. Put it in the box. Mom's gonna go get Brother. Okie dokie.
Oh my goodness, Dana, that is crazy. It's gonna be so cool. Here. How do you determine the width? I don't think they have a width listed. They just say US 14.
This is my stinky boy.
Yeah, where's Opie? Is Opie available?
Opie's available.
What is that?
It's a dog. That's, can you see dog?
What is that?
No! No!
Yeah.
No!
Opie's like, mm-mm.
It's like, what are we doing, guys?
There's Opie.
Say hi, Opie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing me Opie.
Thank you for showing me Opie.
Nice.
Dog.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Deanna, here they are. I mean, look how ginormous they are.
The butter time of the other players want to add to do in there. So, it's a big bell. Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how you tell the width.
Woo!
Oh. Don't put it in your mouth though.
If you're interested in them, Deanna, I mean, I won't even list them, and I can sell them just straight to you if you want me to. If you
Wheeling and dealing.
wheeling and dealing. I obviously have both, but I only grabbed one. The only thing really not it's cosmetic, but the little LeBron James, like there's some like scuffing on the plastic here, but that's it. Sorry, it's a little dark.
Oh, I was like, I thought it was Air Jordan, but then Air Jordans are.
They have the different the jumping guy. I'll have to show him later when he's more pleasant. Okay.
Gotta love an honest person.
I love it. You're like, is Opie available? Yes, he's always available.
He may have something going on that's very pressing at the moment. So gotta respect his life.
Yeah, Deanna, I can do that. And I believe I already have your
Hey, Be Real.
hi. Let me pull that up real quick.
Oh. Are you being nice?
Goo gaga.
Doesn't sound like it. Where's brother?
He's not working. He's working. He's working.
Hey, Grumpy Pants.
He's not gonna be pants. He's a big boy.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you can put it back. There you go. Oh, cha-cha-cha. Do you ladies also coupon and buy online clearance item, which I think is a great way to buy and resell? I personally do not coupon, but I buy online for sure.
I'm not the biggest fan of retail arbitrage. I think it can be good for products, like we were talking about at the beginning. Clothing is what I do mostly, and I feel like difficult with clothing, or you have to just be careful.
Yeah. I think
Profit margin is smaller, generally.
oh, and that to me. I definitely rely, especially with the pandemic and not being able to source on Shop Goodwill.
Hello. Hello. How are you guys?
Hey, Bob.
Hey, welcome in.
Yeah.
I'll just have to randomly send you photos.
Party
Pocket.
Yeah, let's go watch Party Pocket.
You go right ahead, Toots. Mom's working. Working 9 to 100.
Oops. To check one thing. Hi, Minnow. What are you
Hey!
always wondered that be real? I kind of want to literally track my hours like to the minute, or mostly just to see. I will do the math in my head very quickly. What about you, Devin?
You would like toast? Honestly, it's kind of hard for me to break down the time because oftentimes get interrupted by kids.
Yeah, like you're.
So I have a whole different than she does. But you have a full-time job on top of that. So it's kind of.
So I
Gosh,
work, a regular 9 to 5, and then maybe an hour or two a night on and off, like we're making dinner and maybe while we're watching TV or something, I might list a couple items. So
okay.
Maybe 2 hours a night, and like sharing my closet and stuff. The weekends is what I really get a lot of hours. This weekend I was super busy. I woke up, started working at like 10 a.m., photographed until about 4, and then listed for several more hours. I don't even remember. So I'd say at this point I'm less than 40 hours, but probably more than 20.
I think that's pretty. It's a part-time job. I mean, you're putting in the hours as much as you're wanting to get paid, I think.
Right.
As much as it seems like it's like a set it and forget it sort of thing, there's a bunch of little things that add up.
Yeah. Like I didn't even count the maybe 20 minutes it took me this morning to get all my sales packaged up, right? Like that adds up over time, even though you think it's just something small. But
no, and I don't mind at all about picking brains and asking questions. That's the part that I love about it.
yeah, absolutely. That's another thing I've really wanted to do though, is literally track my hours, like with like a stopwatch, like start, stop, just to really understand it better.
I didn't even think about ever doing it. That
Yeah.
never thought about doing it that way. I just figured, dang, I must put in some time.
Yeah. When you really think about all the little things, you know, because it takes me like 20 minutes plus to just share my closet alone.
I cannot believe how often you do that. It's still just to me. But good for you. That's awesome, though. I guess I think that's probably would be the next thing that I'd really want to do, is to be able to test whether it makes a difference how often you share. That's a big thing for me. Well, I have adult children and not employed, and I maybe be thinking too much into this. Just give it a shot. Honestly, that's what you have to do. You just have to bust into it, because every way you do things is good. Is you improve every step of the way. Who I was 3 months ago isn't the person what I'm doing now. Move out of the way so he can go. Hmm.
I got this thing. It's Johnny Cardi Pockets thing, dude, necklace. I never had Cardi Pockets new.
I read that the more I share, it stays with the rest. Yeah.
Cardi Pockets.
Do you find that though, Kelly? I know we had briefly touched on it last week. If you find that, how many of your weekly sales are Poshmark as opposed to eBay?
So I actually thought of that the other day, that conversation again, because last week I was saying, you know, it's kind of, I felt like Poshmark was slowing down or just lacking a little bit. And I was sharing the same amount, but what really kind of kicked it over, and I made several Poshmark sales this weekend, was consistently listing there every day and sharing. So doing both, because the sharing just needs to happen so that your item is being at the top of the search. So unlike normal search algorithms or whatever, Poshmark, since it's kind of a more social platform, or that's what it tries to be, is your listing will appear at the top of the search once you share it. So you kind of have to put that effort in to make sure it is searchable. And then whatever magical algorithm they can, you know, do to your account or whatever, I've noticed benefits when I list more. So constantly sharing items to get them seen in the search, and then listing consistently. And I was this weekend out listing like maybe 5 or more items a day on Poshmark.
That's fantastic.
And it seemed to pay off. So I've modified my statement, I guess, from last week, because I wasn't listing as much last week as I has been since Thursday when we last talked about it.
I try consistently to list every single day, whether it's one thing or 10 things, just every single day. Yeah.
I tried. I didn't list anything today.
That I don't do is I don't share my closet that often. I'll send offers out, and I'll probably share my closet once every 2 weeks. because I have so many, and I use that excuse, but then you're like, I share mine 3 times a day, and I'm like, what am I doing with my life?
What am I doing with my life?
Like,
Lots of other important
who
things.
am I that I can't get with it?
You can, like, maybe you try, just listing it like, or sharing it like once a week or something, and then gradually increasing, because if you go from once every 2 weeks to 3 times a day, you're going to want to die.
That's a big 10-4 on that one. Hey, Stephanie.
Hi. So increase it slowly if you want to see how it changes it for you.
Fantastic. That's great advice.
And not overwhelm yourself personally,
Yes.
because that would just be a bummer.
It's how it all starts, Christine. And then it just flooded with it. At least that's like that for me anyway.
All right. I don't have enough inventory.
I do have to say this light box is an absolute game changer.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
It's what I'm saying when I say that is I would not be able to list right now if I didn't have my light, or like take pictures right now if I didn't have my light box. So it just really gives me that freedom.
That's the best, because I do have a light box, but it doesn't work great. I need another one. I need 2 to really get the light and get rid of the shadows, but I'm also restrained by natural light.
You have just a lot bigger items than I do.
Yeah.
And that's the thing on that.
Very large items, and the way the sun comes into the room that I photograph, they create shadows on the right side of the garment. And so it would be ideal if I'm going to do it to put the light box on the right side, so it's kind of being lit by both angles. So it's not really ideal with one box, because then there's just shadows kind of everywhere.
Minimum listing, man. I don't think there's a minimum listing. I mean, if you have one, you can share it all day until the cows come home.
What is the minimum listings? Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't think I had more than 30 at one time, and I was still getting sales. Like, that's where I started, was Poshmark. So
yeah,
definitely did not have that much.
All of them love, like, the more you list, right? So you only have 10 items. Don't list all 10 at once, I guess. You'd want to list like one a day,
right,
to show the consistency, because it likes it when you're active a lot.
Right.
I guess I would think of doing that at first and then continue growing, I guess. Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking off the top of my head on that one.
Yeah, like Christine said, she had one listing and then she had 10. So,
yeah, I mean, y'all got to start with one at some point.
Very, very true. And Etsy is one of those things where it's a good idea to start with a bunch of them, because Etsy charges per listing, 20 cents per listing. And when you first sign up, they give you the opportunity to list 40 for free. So really take advantage of that. List your 40, and then daily, if you can, bump up, you know,
That's true.
upload one or whatever.
Hey.
You don't have to shout. It's absolutely not necessary. Make some toast for the heathens.
Toast.
Huh? You want some toast?
Yes. Let's cut your pocket.
Well, then go watch Polly Pocket.
Well, that's awesome, Christine. You just grow the sales come in like that.
What happened? No.
Hey, Cordelia, you can get your point across without yelling.
No.
The dog's busy right now.
He's right here, Oliver. Hey, you want to see the dog?
Yeah. Is it dog butter?
You want peanut butter or butter on your toast?
Sorry, he's dark.
Did you see the dog? Miss Kelly showed you the dog. Did you see the dog?
Yeah.
Look at the doggy, brother. Look at the dog. Look at that dog. Look at the Opie. Hey, Elizabeth.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Hey, don't be taking a Yes, that's
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Sorry, he's all in the dark, but there's a dog.
Okay.
Cord. Okay, what was I doing?
That's she's done. No.
You ready for your toast?
Oh yeah, she's done.
He's waiting, yeah. Yum. I love
Yeah,
toast.
I love toast.
I love toast.
Opie has to go. Opie's a very busy guy.
He's a busy guy.
He has meetings and appointments he has to attend.
Opie is very busy.
Yeah, he's really busy guy.
He's a very
guy.
That's right.
For George. Mom, the school bus is made of piggy banks. Just piggy banks.
Piggy banks. Yeah, and school buses. I also made
Popcorn is ready.
Popcorn. Yeah, popcorn too?
This is open.
The future is yes. Are you gonna take some pictures, Cordelia? Help your mom. Yeah. Yeah. Are you taking pictures?
Okay, I have your charcuterie plate. Let's do it. Go in the other room.
Free time for the children.
Lulu, you need more milk? Okay, here. There you go. I have more of each thing, so just let me know what else you need, okay? Got it.
Ooh,
What time is it now? 2:15?
it is 5:15 time. But also, Deanna, I sent you an email. You're still hanging out in the chat about the shoesies.
Hey, baby.
I'm going to start posting on eBay. Sounds like you all were talking about that when I came in. Would it be valuable for me to go back and watch? I mean, if you want to, Elizabeth, we were chatting about looking, what else? How did we talk about eBay? We talked about looking up comps on eBay. We talked about, what else were we talking about in regards to eBay?
Oh, dang. We were watching about you just said how to check comps, how to check what store you're in, because I did.
Right, yeah, me too.
Where we cross post from. We were talking a lot about Poshmark and about experimenting with Poshmark.
And sharing and stuff and how that changes things. I like eBay though. I do like me some eBay.
eBay's popping.
How are you?
Hey, Courtney.
Okay.
This is another one too to be on the lookout for if you're doing jewelry is Trifari.
Yeah.
The crown, which could easily be confused with Premier Design. So it's important that it's something similar to this with the Trifari.
Right. Oh, Deanna, I was just saying I sent you an email. So check it out. Okay. Wow.
Constant. Danke. My grandma used to say that.
All right. What else should I list? I have so many shoes. I need to.
Oh my God. Shit.
I love buying shoes, like sourcing shoes. I love storing shoes in my home. I do not love.
The thought of literally selling clothes. God bless you, because I cannot.
No.
I can't do it, man. I would become so lax. Like literally it would just be hanger to ship. I cannot. But I guess if you have a routine set, then that's it. You know what I mean? But I just.
Yeah. But it is exhausting. The routine is a lot of steps. Like a lot of steps. I wish it was easier sometimes.
And I can't even imagine shoes. And like sometimes you would have to condition the shoes, right? Depending on like the.
Oh, cleaning shoes is like, sometimes I hate it, but when I'm in the like, I want to clean something and feel the satisfaction of the progress, then cleaning shoes is great because you can really make stuff come back to life. Other times it's just really annoying and I don't really enjoy cleaning shoes, but
I guess a lot that could be said about jewelry too. I just
I feel you, Courtney. Like, I know you said that you are, you used to do all clothing and you have transitioned.
is gross. Yeah.
Just gross. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to move my camera again. Yeah. Sorry, my camera. I'm starting to do a bit more hard goods now than I was before. Sorry, don't look at me if I'm making you sick by moving my camera around so much. There. Oh, hold on a moment. I'll be right back.
You got it. At least I think, you know, for me in a sense, I'm sure, you know, with people, yes, jewelry can be disgusting. I've actually touched tacky jewelry, and that kind of stuff makes my toes curl. So, yeah. Nothing makes you want to light yourself on fire. I'm like, finding something that gross. Yes, measurements do. Yeah. But I've taken note from a lot of your listings. I'll put the basic listings because I used to go like heavily into detail. And now like I'll put the length and everything and like the bib length or whatnot. And then I'll CC measurements and photos. So I think that's really been beneficial to me to help me expedite my listings. Hour and 20 minutes. Cat? I'm a kitty cat. But yeah, it's it is what it is. It's only part of it. Are you sharing? Everyone's all, no? Hmm?
Butter.
Dang! You guys killed it. Good job. Oh, yeah, he does have it. Mom's got to wash her hands.
And Korean and back. Huh? Who are you? What are you have?
This is paradise for you.
What's in that?
Kelly's gonna come back.
But I want his back.
She's taking a call right now, honey. Yes, she's busy. That's why her camera's off.
The camera on?
Her camera's off, yeah.
The camera?
Yeah.
My camera too.
Do you want peanut butter or butter on the toast?
Butter.
Okay. Yeah, I know. It's the end of the world. I'm not getting it to you fast enough. I know.
And I get your dog
Yes.
and the pooping on it.
What?
Then it poop on the house.
No, the dog doesn't poop in the house.
Yeah, he does. Had a good dog.
A good dog sometimes has accidents like good kids.
Who's Potty
Here you go.
Pocket?
Here you go.
Hey, Potty Pocket.
2 hands.
Potty Pocket.
Thank you. Share with brother.
Okay.
Okay. Check the floor. They dump food on the floor. I know they do. Thanks, Elijah. No, they like killed it. Dang. It's like my, it's as much for my daughter as it is for me. So my daughter like loves, she's so vain, but so am I. Her mother's daughter. Second shift is almost off. My husband's gonna be off of work soon. No one's more excited than me. Mum, 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 mum. I keep Kid Sausage to help. He's funny. He's a funny guy, but completely useless in that sense. I keep all of my jewelry bagged in bags of items to list. So I got a lot. I probably have like a whole bucket full of jewelry and then like a couple of more gallon sized bags that I need to take pictures of. Sausage is getting quite large, actually. We have him in a 10-gallon tank right now, and I think we are going to have to put him in a larger tank sooner than later. This is another really good one. It's pretty weighty. You got the gold tone, and these are like the smoky, faceted cut crystals, the oblong shape in between here, and you've got the really nice dainty clasp. This is actually has been acid tested sterling, so it's important that even if it looks like a costume piece, just test everything. Look at everything. Very important. Some of the more higher brand things oftentimes are not stamped. Sometimes they are. So make sure. And I think we're really close to finding out whether or not Sausage is a male or a female. I'm thinking he's a male. Males have longer claws, at least in red-eared sliders, have longer claws in the front and in the back feet. And males have a longer colloquial tail, man part. Except I haven't seen it. I haven't really held him, but I haven't really invaded his privacy in that sense. But his nails are getting awfully long. You find out, I don't know. He was so small when we got him. Now he's like quadrupled in size. And the kids are quiet. It's either a really good sign or a bad sign. They're eating, so and they're making some noise, just so people are like, she's not even looking at her kids. Also, another thing too is I take measurements of the beads. Oftentimes too, if someone's not satisfied with the size of, let's say, the chain, and they want to know like the weight or something, they can kind of get a general idea from the size of the beads. I hope you're being nice. I will be on tonight. I keep on forgetting to mention it. I'll be on tonight with Miss Tiffany. Tiffany's Cool Finds on her channel tonight. So that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. 7 p.m. my time, 10 p.m. Eastern, and then somewhere in the middle if that's your thing. This is another one that tested sterling too. It is a K and an S. It's an initial necklace. And it's stamped and acid tested 925. So this is a nice one. Definitely awesome for layering. Another thing too, I got a notification from Etsy, and I don't know if anyone signed up for their notifications, but sometimes they give really helpful hints as far as listing goes. So they're like, really up your chances of a sale by putting, you know, Valentine's Day stuff on there because people are going to start looking for Valentine's Day stuff. So like Etsy, for example, they want you to put as many characters as you can into a title. That only helps your search to possibly get, you know, picked up by the different searches. I'm sure there's a better way to put words, but just it's not happening for me right now. But anyways, yeah, start putting Valentine's Day and personalized items into your store. There's more chances for sale. So that's a good one. So stuff like initial jewelry is perfect in such cases like that. So, okay. I was on and watching Cajun Roots Reseller Day. He was talking about he had some piping hot tea about some resellers and how their auctions go. He was talking about, you know, just kind of like reseller etiquette. It was a really good one to watch. So I definitely recommend, you know, going and checking out today's. What size box do you use for what particular item? I guess is always going to be the answer. I have poly mailers that I like. I get them off of Amazon. The bubble mailers are 6x4 or a 9x6. And then I'll go up from there. Like if I'm Lightbox. That's a good one. 16 wide, 13 tall, 12 deep. Got it off the Amazon. Mart. And it's really cool because it folds down. It's just, it clicks, unfolds and folds so I can stow it away. And this, without blinding anybody, this center, or this comes out. So, you can't see it at all. I'm trying for my light. This comes out here, and you can replace it. So you can put black, you can put, you got it. Thank you. Black, white, blue. What other ones? I don't know. Something else. You get the gist. It's a good one. It was $40 on Amazon. A very good investment, in my opinion. So anyways. Hey, don't throw that.
Whoa.
Goo goo goo, brother boy.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Mm. Yep, yeah. Another thing too, I find a lot of times when I'm on Poshmark or maybe places that don't specialize in reselling jewelry, because who doesn't? But if you have a piece of jewelry and it's marked something, make sure you just get that mark. A lot of times I find myself asking somebody, they'll list that it's sterling silver. And I'm like, hey, but where's the mark? Or, you know, sometimes it's not marked, but I want to know if they've acid tested it or where they got it from. That would be a reputable sale if you're going to be spending the money on it. Another one that I tend to list more than I tend to sell on YouTube is crosses. I find some really beautiful crosses. This one in particular. And I have my rouge cloth around here somewhere. In a mess, but I know it's been a productive day when I start to fill up my my Cascade bin.
Well, popcorn is
What do you say?
eat it all.
You say please. Here you go. Scooch.
Where's toast?
There's no more toast. Eat your popcorn. Thank you. Oh, goo goo. There it is. And I'll just take a quick swipe at it and it's all polished up. And I won't go to town on it. Like for example, I'll leave the back tarnished, just like this. And that, you know, kind of leaves it up to whomever wants to purchase the item if they want to continue to polish it up more. The crosses sell really well, especially if you list it, you know, in the whole religious category. This one's a little bit more unique because of the arrows and such. My mom and I were thinking that it had something to do with possibly native. It's pretty interesting. It's got the, you know, the crescent moon, what appears to be a cross, and a few arrows. There's no signature or maker's mark or anything on here that would imply indication of origin other than this stamp. And it's a pretty girthy cross. Like this thing is thicker than a Snicker. Just going to polish it up just a little bit more since this light box is not very forgiving, which is another thing that I like about it. I really... Oh, hallelujah. Yes, the mail lady. BRB. Yay! It's the mail lady! Hi there. There's no dog. I want to stay outside. Stay outside. Come back here. Come on. Thank you. Yes, thank you. No. Thank you. I just have to get the right one. Thank you. Eat your food. Thank you. right. And for those of you who don't know, you can put in a pickup request through the USPS, and they will come and pick up your mail. And that's what just happened. So everybody's packages that have paid in this last week, they have gone out. Get off there. So that's why it's a little bit hard for me to track my my hours, I guess. Constantly going. So, yep. That's that. Just making sure that you get the clasp. Another one too. Make sure you get the clasp. Not only if let's just say you don't even show that picture in your listing, at least you have it for yourself so you know, and instead of writing it all down. I see one dog in there. He's going nuts. Normally when I'm doing this by myself, literally in the same sort of setup, but I'll have RuPaul's Drag Race on my my computer. Nothing gets me more amped up than that energy. It is just, love it. Colors. Big old fingerprint. Oh boy. Oh man. Choking on a bone. Dog bone. That's silly, Willie. No. Do. Where's the dog? There's the dog. And a kitty cat. Dog. For the record, Mom was his first one. But he acts like you don't even know me anymore. Except when he needs food. Dog. And you do have the ability to change the settings on here too. The light box. Sometimes it's better depending on what item you're showing. I'd like the more blue one. This one. I feel like it shows better pictures, but it's not as like. Yes. Dog. Dog. Places that obviously I can list this item, but places that I won't list this item that has a tag on it would be Etsy. If it's so blatantly modern, I tend to not list on Etsy. But Etsy is usually my number one go-to as far as where I start first posting. So I'll usually always start out on Etsy. I know I was just talking to Kelly about it, about where she starts. And I really enjoy starting on Etsy, and then probably just going from eBay to Poshmark and Mercari after. Baby. Mm-hmm. Yup. This segment of the show is brought to you by Birth Control. I'm just kidding. I would have a million more kids if I was a millionaire. Just play smart, you know? I love them so much. Another cross. This one's a little bit more of a, this one. Texture. Growl. Fire truck. What a joy. When you finish, is it possible for you to post a link in the comments for the light box? I can't seem to find it without. Okay. Yeah, let me do that right now. I want to find a new number. They are really a joy. I love them so much. The silence is so loud when they're not around. I got it not too long ago. I know. Someone commented on one of my other videos that says, right when I heard a woman talking, I clicked off. That's annoying. All right. There it is. Right in the Amazon. Right in the Amazon. Right in there. You got it. Hopefully that works for you. Hey.
Hello. I'm so sorry that I disappeared for a minute.
Hey, that's okay.
I had a phone call I had to take.
I was going to see if you wanted to sign off.
Oh, man. I'm just, look at me. I've ruined everything.
No. So we've been on for like almost 2 hours and, you know.
Well, whatever you want to do, dude, I'm fine. I'm gonna be listing either way. So if you want to stay on, cool. If you got to hop off and do other things, go for it.
I am. What time is it? I'm good. I'm good. I have to charge my phone, so that usually means that it comes to the listing portion of it. So I'll stay on as long as you're down.
Yeah.
Stay on.
I just heard No, it should be another hour. I just heard from my boyfriend. I don't have to get him for about another hour, so we have plenty of time.
Cool. I know my husband should be off. He clocks out at 3:30 my time. So
that's a little ways out, yeah.
Hey.
Lemon.
Cool.
Where did I lose my chat? I might have.
I'm really excited to list the hard goods that I took pictures of.
The ones you were showing me before.
Mm-hmm.
I am really excited to hear how those do.
Me too. The only reason I picked up that pencil sharpener is because American Arbitrage.
Oh, really? Did he say
Yeah.
about pencil sharpeners?
Yeah, he was saying that because so many people are now doing in-house school that
That's a good point.
sorry, I was looking at my son.
There we go.
That yeah, it's a good item to pick up. Resells fast.
And it's like a fun vintage piece too. And like you could get those people as well.
It was total nostalgia because when I opened it up, I stepped outside for like a micro minute and now I like have allergy eyeballs.
Oh, that's the worst.
So I opened it up and there was actually pencil shavings and the smell of the pencil shavings, oh, so satisfying.
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. It reminds me of elementary school hardcore. All right. Ooh,
that's a good one. What's that now?
Oh, I'm tired today, guys. Like, look at my face. Look at the bags under my eyes. My eyes are like dark circles.
You say that? God. So bad.
Sleep.
Golly gee willikers.
It's getting dark here too. I had to like turn on all the lights and literally pitch black outside.
In the meantime, all he's been doing is thanks, be here tomorrow. All he's been doing is yelling about the dog.
Dog.
Absolutely not necessary to yell, please. Thank you. Is that right? The mess is over, children. Does this even work anymore?
What is it? Oh, your
It's a-
UV light?
It's an external charger.
Oh, I thought it was a flashlight.
We've dropped it so many. Yeah.
Is it fully charged?
We've dropped it so many times that I honestly have no clue. But I'm just gonna plug my phone into my computer because
There we go.
these chicks don't even know the name of my band. So I'm turning my light box off anyway. Oh, adjusting. Okay. Charger, where are you? Oh, what just happened? There you go. So yeah, it's really super easy to break down too.
Oh wow, yeah. I was kind of watching as I was on the phone. I was kind of watching you display the box for people to see. That's cool. So it's full, literally full.
And now you can see my picture. There it is.
Wow, that is so nice.
Yeah. And they even have snaps to lock it.
Wow. That is beautiful. Great product.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Recommend for sure. It's a game changer. It's super windy here. It was super windy earlier, and now not so much. But it is only 3 my time.
Cool. Oh man, I am sleepy.
My husband went to work this morning. He had to work the morning shift, so I asked him to wake me up so I can have some time to acclimate to life before the children woke up. So that was nice, but I was up at 6. So
That's early.
it is
Early.
So yeah. Okay, now my phone's alive. Did you want to wear that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you know what to do.
I'm gonna be like Elsa.
You can if you want to.
Is it like Moana?
Sure.
Is it like your pants?
It's like Moana.
Is it like a dress? Is it like a dress, mommy? Oh, a good time. Is it a good time? Ooh.
A mitten. All right. So then what I do after is I go through all of my pictures and I count how well I did. If I take like at least pictures of 30 items, then I feel like it was a productive picture taking event.
30 items?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, wow.
Yeah. Business.
That is like, it's so much easier to take pictures of small items. That blows my mind. 30 items for me to do in a day is like, I would be napping. Like, that's unreal.
I still want a nap.
But like,
It doesn't change.
I think I would be like physically exhausted because of like you can sit at your table and do 30 items, right? Like 30 items for clothes is like, I'm up, around, here, there, like.
It's a workout.
Gosh, yeah, I cannot.
It's unreal.
In a day or in like one sitting.
This cord. I'm just going to have to plug my phone in the old fashioned way. Not happy about it. I'm such a lame-o. What's up, girl? Me, Mom, Pop-Up are coming on Friday.
Okay. Listen more. You guys are all into the Christmas songs today, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You girl.
What kind of question is that?
That was a phone charger. The phone charger is a ring phone charger.
Yes, my darling. Okay. Don't ask questions like that. That's not very.
Oh, that's it. Didn't. No! He's playing my Play-Doh. Salam.
Cordelia, will you go turn the sound machine off in Brother's room, please?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Right back.
Nah, this is Mom's spot. Thanks, though. Oh, yeah. Propaganda. Pick it up slow.
Cool. Wake up.
Okay, there it is. Magic.
So you're listing now too. Oh. All right. Okay. I have to feed Opie. I'll be right back. He's 6:01. It's time for my dinner. He's insistent. Okay. Come on. Here you go now. I have returned.
All right.
I'll list these wedge sandals now.
Some
sandals.
Wedge sandals.
Wedge sandals.
I also took photos of some DVDs today too.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, I don't know about that though.
That's cool because I don't know if you saw my last Thrift With Me video, but I had mentioned in that video that I get, what am I trying to say? On eBay, you know how it tells you how many listings you have left for your subscription or whatever? I noticed there's a new section under there for people on managed payments get 10,000 free listings a month in certain categories.
Yeah.
A lot of them are DVDs. Or it was like media related things.
That makes sense.
So,
wow.
Cool. Yeah, list those things because they're free to list and they don't take away from your store subscription.
That's fantastic. Question for you. Does it cost more to have an eBay store than just an account? Yes.
Yes.
Depends on how many you list.
Yeah, it's a monthly fee and you get benefits, I guess, depending on your tier of store.
Yeah.
I didn't have a store for a while.
I had to get a store. It would have been cheaper for me to get a store.
Yeah. What is it without a store? How many things can you list for free?
250?
I think that's the basic store.
Ooh, then I don't know.
No store, maybe just 100?
Maybe just 100.
I think it was 100.
I have no clue. I feel like
I think you could list 100 things for free without a store, with no subscription. And then your insertion fees were like 35 cents or something like that. And then as you go up in tiers, you get more listings for free per month. And also your other fees are smaller.
See you later, Christine.
Ooh, dinner time.
Yeah, my husband's watching corn dogs. I want corn dogs.
Corn dogs. Okay, I posted my sandals.
I know.
So shameless plug, after I post on eBay, I head on over to Thrifter Scorecard and find my item and mark it as listed and tell it what platforms I've listed it to. And then I cross-list it to those others.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
That's what I do. I have not posted or done inventory on my hard goods, just my jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, after I put it in my Cascade bin, then I'll take out, or I'll go and I'll look in Thrifter Scorecard, see what spaces I have available, fill up those spaces.
Yeah.
And go from there.
I like to do categories. If it's not serious, can you do that? Basics. The basic store, you can organize your store by categories. Yeah.
That's
I don't. I kind of want to as well, but I just haven't taken the time.
Nope. Have not.
The only reason I wanted to do the categories was so you can like have a sale and I can be like, all shoes are,
Yeah.
10% off or whatever.
That's a good one.
I just haven't taken the time to do it.
Either.
One day.
Yeah.
I had to get more water. My throat was like so dry.
I'm gonna have to do that too, and now I'm gonna have to get a new cup because my kids started putting toys in my water cup.
Delicious.
What?
My red pen, cross out my head.
Wow. They're dancing.
And that was better.
Dancing.
Dancing, 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 dancing. So I go through and I email them all the pictures to myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll save them in my computer and go from there. It also kind of gives me an opportunity to like turn off my brain for a second after taking all those photos.
Yes. Do you edit your photos? That's what I was going to ask you before.
Not usually. Like since I watched the Primetime Treasure Hunters and Hunter and Bolo Buddies put out that how you can enhance on a white background.
Yeah.
I'll
I
do that.
trick a lot now.
Yeah, yeah. Because I just that gets me. It's unreal.
I was blown away by that. I was like, why have I never played around with the settings, editing tools in eBay before?
Another thing that I need to do that I haven't done is another video that Primetime put out is templates.
Yeah, I wanted to do that too.
I just
maybe that's what we could like do as like an experiment or whatever. It's not so much experimental as just do it. But we could do that.
I just can't. Huh?
How many things did you take pictures of? Was it a productive one in your book?
I'm gonna go through and count them.
Yes, and I can.
Oh.
31. 31. So yes, it was productive. 100%.
That is incredible. Way to go. That's awesome.
Thank you very much. A goo goo. Nope. Sure. Oh, sometimes it's an okra. It's like a chip. Chill out. It's a chip. Brother must have put it in there. Have you ever had these? They sell them at Costco. They're the dehydrated vegetables.
Like veggie straws?
But they're like they're by dang, they're the people that melt the cheese and turn them into chips. They're like all hoity-toity. They like are legit, like it's a sample, not a sample, but it's like a baggie, and it has okra, sweet potatoes, cherry tomatoes, and
They're like little chips of
cauliflower.
Wow.
And found one my son had put in a box.
Nice. That's always great.
Really great.
That's hilarious. I don't think I've had them.
They're really good.
They sound yum.
Yeah, I feel all bougie when we have it. Okay. Oh gosh. Excuse me. Okay. I am going to finish up wrapping this up. And then I have to, the hungries just came and attacked my body.
Hungries. Yeah, dude.
What are you having for din din, yo?
We'll probably get something delivered. And I have a feeling it will probably be crab cakes.
Oh, is it because it's a certain day or?
Well, we were debating last night, do we get Mexican food or crab cakes? And we said whichever one we didn't get, we'd most likely get tonight. So we got Mexican last night, so that's what I'm thinking is probably crab cakes. We eat crab cakes a lot, so.
You eat crab cakes. Do you have like a place where you get?
I mean, ever since COVID, we've been ordering out and getting delivery a lot more than we used to, like exponentially more. And we now have like 1 or 2 restaurants we go to for the crab cakes, or Whole Foods, and pick some up to make, like they're pre-made, whatever. We just cook.
We don't have a Whole Foods by us.
That's so bad. I mean, I'm sure other
I don't have any pinkies.
have them.
I don't have any pinkies.
You have 2 pinkies. That's thumb.
That's dumb.
Thumb. It's like when you say thumbs up. That's the digit you use.
But I don't have the thumb.
No, that you got to put your thumb in there.
No, I want to stay with my thumb.
Okay, great.
Okay, great.
I want my thumb.
Proud of you.
Yes. How's the kitty? Oh my God.
What are you guys having for dinner?
Oh my God.
Normally at this point I would have made something, taken out some kind of protein to defrost and then cook, but I am a terrible wife and I did not do that. So I'm hoping that he'll want to order out as well. So that and gross. And I'm really wanting, like, aside from corn dogs, like a really and I shouldn't mention that I only want corn dogs because we have an air fryer now.
Right, you have to try it out.
But I feel like I need to say that. I've been really wanting a sloppy, wet sandwich.
It was cool until you said wet.
I want a moist sandwich.
I like saucy things. I'm all in. I think it's the word wet, more than moist. And I know how people feel about moist.
Yes.
But describing it like as wet makes it sound like it fell in a bucket of water.
Oh, golly.
And I was like, it's so like, it's just too much.
That's interesting that that's a trigger word for you.
It's in context, right? Like sandwiches should not be wet. Like wet bread? Like
a burrito? No? Have you ever had a wet burrito?
Yeah, but where I'm come from, I'm pretty sure they're just called smothered.
Oh.
Because it's with like sauce on top, right? Like
oh yeah. Like it's drop it in a bucket of sauce. Like
literally, yes.
Yeah.
So in Colorado, they always called those smothered, and it wasn't until I moved away when I found out people called it wet. And I was like, no.
So does that song? WAP? Does that get to you?
Oh God.
Okay, speaking of, okay, it's totally out of the question, but it's just random. What would that be? I'm just talking something that has like mayonnaise, mustard, oil and vinegar. I want it like juicy.
I'm all for that. That sounds delicious. Just don't describe it as being wet.
What has there been a comment that anyone has made, whether it be via live or like on a comment that can instantly grosses you out if you ever think about it? Have you had that certain experience?
No.
Oh,
what has someone said that's grossed you out?
Or
maybe that'll help me think of something, because I can't
say it without getting a bit gaggedy. So it's really hard for me. Maybe I'll text it to you. It sounds a little like that, but it exactly is like that. Like I have a hard time with it.
Would you like literally vom?
Oh no. No, it's not got to that point. It's just gnarly caparley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it something that is often said in YouTube world?
No, it was a random, totally like off the wall comment that was made that was gnarly. And things don't gross me out that often, but this got me there. So
yeah, I'm super easily grossed out in that way, I guess, except for like wet just sounds to describe food. This really sounds gross. Or as you and Deb says, gaggedy.
Begins with an M. No, it was a phrase. It wasn't a word.
What was the context?
I'm just gonna text. And
then I'll share it with the world.
Okay.
Because maybe I won't have a problem saying it. Man, it's a long phrase.
It was. Okay.
So they had said, I knew that wasn't supposed to be that crunchy. There goes another two. That's just like, that's gross, and like you should see a doctor.
Oh yeah.
Like that's just like, you're not okay. You need a dentist specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Goes.
I did have a hard time with that one.
Oh my God. And that just like came up in a live. That is so funny.
I'm just wondering, because you visit Auctions for You and like Donatella's or whatever a lot more than.
I'm usually like lurking a lot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just wondering, like, if you ever came across anything that really resonated with you or whatever.
There are a lot of things that gross me out. There are phrases, they're not really reselling related or like YouTube related, but phrases that I can't stand. They're like, how do I describe them? Like workplace phrases, like tag up. Like, oh, let's tag up about that. Like, no, we'll just hang, like, we'll just meet, right? Like, don't, stuff like that. Or like, let's unpack this. No, like, don't say stuff like that.
I have a problem with the phrase fellowship, except when referring to Fellowship of the Ring. But I cannot, if someone wants to fellowship with me, around me, let's go fellowship. That's a big fat no. Get out of my face.
Yeah,
I don't want
phrases
it.
like that. Let's unpack this. There's a bit of work. It's been like my day job a lot of just, you know,
Okay.
like tag up. I'm trying to think of others.
I think like one of the pet peeves of mine is quite literally when people wear sunglasses at night or inside. That affects me to no end.
I do not like sunglasses inside.
It causes me to get violent.
I am violent about this.
I don't really understand that.
I don't get it either.
Oh, I'm just not a good person, I suppose.
I'm trying to think what bring to bear. Hate it. Like, I'll use it in a sentence because it's kind of an obscure one. Like,
yes, quite.
Now I can't think of it. And like, my boyfriend says it all the time.
Like intentionally?
I think a little bit, yeah. Kind of like we're gonna bring this technology to bear to like prove it. I can't stand that phrase, bring to bear. Let's tag up and unpack what you have to bring to bear. No.
Hey, flippin' accountant.
Hi.
Hey. We were just talking about phrases and things that really drive us nuts. Probably when people say get off the car when they mean get out of the car.
I have never heard someone say this. What crazy people say these things?
More often than not. I think maybe like in translation from like maybe Spanish to English or something. Out. And that may sound a little judgery-do, and it's not that at all. It's just when people tend to refer to the ground as the ground and not the floor of your house. How ridiculous, right?
That used to bother me too. Like, and I've caught myself doing it when talking to Opie. Like, we'll be outside on a walk and he'll eat something he's not supposed to, like a rock or something, right? And I was like, no, we don't eat off the floor. It's not the floor, it's the ground. And it's bothered me, and I've caught myself doing it. And I talk to my dog like he's
when people say fixin' to.
Like I'm fixing to do something.
I get it.
There was another one a behavior. This one's probably not that strange. I think it's just more of a common courtesy. But people still do it. Talk on speakerphone in public.
Oh, yeah.
Or like just walking down the street. Not even if anyone's around you, but just like walking on speakerphone just really bothers me. Or in like the grocery store or something.
I get upset when we're in public, and I know this is nuts, but I get upset in public. Someone's obviously having a very loud conversation. If I'm with my husband or somebody else and they're not paying attention to that conversation, and I'm like, oh my God, did you hear that? When they're not paying attention with me, it kind of cheeses me off a bit. I'm like, how could you not? It's right here. I'm in it. I'm in their lives now. Like I'm part of the family. Like,
oh, we do that too. And it's usually my hearing and picking it up may not be as in tune. And my boyfriend is the one who's more like listening to them than I am sometimes.
I'm terrible. I mean, when we had annual passes at Disneyland, we've ridden all the rides, we've watched all the parades, whatever. We just sit and judge people. It's not good. at all.
People watching is fun.
People watching is fantastic. That's a better word than being a judgery-do. But
Judgery-do. I love your little phrase for it. Your judgery.
And you could see, like, one time while we were there, tribal patterns were really in. So we saw a lot of, like, tribal pattern pants.
Like, tribal pattern pants.
That was fantastic.
That's
like,
hilarious.
Great.
I haven't even what are other funny?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Them.
Maybe that's a good thing. But
I love people watching though. I kind of miss that since COVID. We haven't really gone out to. People just aren't out in public as much to watch.
Very true.
Like I haven't gone to a restaurant in a year, so that's
I don't remember the last time.
Mommy,
No.
it's dinner, animals. Come on,
Okay. Right on. Okay. So
funny.
Gaggedy. I just can't.
Gaggedy.
Gaggedy. Just gaggedy goo. Like I cannot do it.
I love that.
I like how you capitalized it too. Okay. So I'm gonna get off because I have the rumblies to no end. I'm gonna text my husband just corn dog and then see how he takes it. And then that will set the precedence of the E thing.
I really want you to make your air fried corn dogs though. I need a report back on how they
the table. I'm just wondering if anyone can tell me an air fryer, because I have done my fair share of Googling.
Yeah, I'm sure there's recipes or whatnot.
But what is going to be the thing that takes it over the edge that makes this purchase worth it? I guess.
Right, like what? Why do you need the air fryer over an oven? Right. So there has to be like very special air fry recipes that can make really awesome things, I would think.
I'd suppose. I just don't know that yet.
Maybe it's the corn dog.
Maybe it is the corn dog.
Is there a corn dog emoji? You should just send him that.
Oh my God. Did you see how they added the update where you can actually search for your emojis now?
The best thing.
Who thought of this? Who thought of it? A genius. Don't hoo-hoo me. Oops.
You can send corn and then a dog.
Gonna do it.
That is almost done yet.
Corn.
He's coming.
Dog.
Do they have a hot dog emoji?
They have a hot dog emoji?
No, do they?
I'm gonna look it up now.
They do have a hot dog.
All right, I'm gonna do that one too. Hot dog. He's probably gonna think, what's happening? A hot dog. Okay. There you go. Corn dog, hot dog emoji. Burritos and tater tots. Burritos and tater tots? I love tater tots. But
your recommendations?
What makes them so special? You could just put them in the oven. Why is it being in the air fryer that makes it any different?
I always thought you were like, I don't know almost nothing about an air fryer, but I thought they were supposed to replace like deep frying, like in oil. Mm-hmm. So what would you normally make that you would use oil to fry that you would be healthier to fry with the air?
You know, stereotypically, a lot of people think that because I'm a large and in charge and beautiful, voluptuous woman that I eat a lot of fried food, but I really don't. It's like I wouldn't know. Like I could be making those crab cakes in the air fryer. Maybe that would be good. Air fryers are amazing. They don't make anything really crunchy or burn them or greasy. Did I read that wrong?
Anything. What if you want? Don't you want crunchy though? Isn't that what you're going for? I wouldn't want too greasy or burnt. That's fair.
I don't want to eat grease soup.
Ooh, yeah, I wouldn't want that. But like you're right, I don't eat a lot of fried things either. To know, like, I don't fry anything at home. I guess the only thing I eat that's fried is like French fries from a restaurant. So I'm not making French fries like that at home.
Maybe a potato, like a baked potato.
I guess you could try fries, right? Like literally cut up.
No, like I mean, like, have you ever had like a flea market baked potato? They put it in the corn maker. Okay, like you have like elotes, like how they roast corn. Well, you roast a potato. It's the same principle, except it's like you're
good.
Heaven. And then they put the salsa on there.
Well,
hey,
that sounds so good. I love potatoes. Potatoes in all shapes, really. You can't go wrong with the potato.
I love potatoes.
Potatoes, yeah, they're great.
All right, well, I'm gonna go eat a potato raw. That's one of the things my grandma actually, when we were younger, my husband goes, "What did you need again?" She'd eat raw potatoes, and it tastes like jicama. Yeah, you had jicama?
Yeah, I could see it being a lot like jicama. Very textured, the same, raw, crunchy, wet.
Moist.
Wet.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna boot scoot, but thank you. French fries are amazing. It's hard to explain. Like somebody uses their toaster, it's air. It's just a different way. Well, all right.
I'm excited for you to experiment with your air fryer and report back to us.
Will do. All right, we'll do this again because this was great.
This was fun, and we'll see everyone again on Thursday. Yeah.
Yes, of course, my horse. For more reselling tips, tricks, and a nameless show. And dogs.
Opie will be available.
Make sure you pencil it in his schedule.
I'll put it on our calendar.
Good. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll catch you on the